Drew is a lot of fun. I think he is sort of our family. Like, he is just sort of the life of the party. And he just has a very kind heart.
He's so caring. He's loyal. He's smart. He is passionate about everything he does.
Big time into sports. One of his things with being here in Charlotte was being close to the sports teams.
From the minute they all found out that I was involved in it, they packed whatever they could and drove 2.5 hours to be there for me.
So we'd spent, I think, 2 nights
In the hospital.
sleeping basically on top of each other in the hospital.
I think it was a clinical nurse leader from the trauma floor that Drew was staying on, and she brought it to our attention. She just said, hey, do you know that this is here for you? It's a resource that you can use, a place to stay, a bite to eat if you need it. And she was the one that really worked towards finding us a spot here.
And then this came available. It came at just the right time.
To know that we were here together as a family, we could support each other. We didn't have to worry about where were we gonna shower, where were we gonna sleep, where were we gonna eat. That all just was taken care of, so we could focus on him.
Trauma is incredibly disruptive to patients' families. No one plans for it. No one knows when it's going to happen. And so oftentimes when they are coming to Charlotte to get care or to be with their loved ones who are getting care, the immediacy of it is very different than other disease processes. And so it probably makes it even more important for those patients and families to have someplace that's comfortable and safe.
You wake up every day and wonder what condition, and sometimes he was better and sometimes he was worse, and that was hard to deal with. Luckily, we all had each other.
It was just a very relieving feeling to know that they were taken care of while I was being taken care of.
When we need to talk to families a lot about the issues that their loved ones are having, what decisions they need to be making, it's helpful for them to be able to be close. That way, we can either talk to them on the phone while they're here at the hospitality house, or they can rather rapidly get to the hospital.
I think the biggest thing that the hospitality house provided for me was normalcy. We could establish a routine in just the craziness of being in a hospital. I could come home and I would shower, and I just remember how nice it felt to just do my laundry. That made so much of a difference for me.
Everything's a little bit different when you're involved in some sort of medical crisis. We're trying to kind of ground people during a time where you feel like everything's kind of up in the air.
Seeing groups come in our door every single day helps validate what we're doing. We see the physical support from our community, whether that's a small church group, a large corporation. Knowing that they're here to support us and what we're doing means that what we're doing is worthy of that support.
Hospitality House is a tremendous resource for the city and for the surrounding communities. It's a super easy commitment for us to make. It's the easiest place to volunteer, I think, in Charlotte. It's certainly a no-brainer for us.
Healthcare, traumatic experiences, illnesses don't always happen when you're home. I never in a million years really thought about it. Having a place for families to go that's safe, that's convenient, walking distance to the hospital, that is a warm, loving place, just is so, so important.
It's difficult enough when you have a loved one in a hospital and they're trying to heal, but when you have nowhere to shower or sleep or have clean clothes, that really just does take a toll on you emotionally. So just having somewhere just to relax and kind of feel normal and feel like you had a routine, it was so helpful. It really made all the difference. I think it's important that people are aware of these resources because emotional healing is just as important as physical healing.
The concept of hospitality house improves the care of our patients in our communities quite substantially, and we have that responsibility to our community.
I can't thank the hospitality house enough for being able to, keep my family close by, and just to know that that resource is there for them, a place to keep their things, a place to eat, a place to sleep. It takes the pressure off of them, and that's got to be a great thing for anyone who's going through a long-term stay in a hospital like I was.